Right, good morning. We've got the kayak on the car, all the bits in the back. Work later, so this is very unusual for me. Don't usually go out on a work day, but we don't start until about 4:20, so it's 8:13 now, so we should get 5 hours in. So I'm going to go meet Gary down at the front of mine, which is EASTBOURNE. So we'll catch you down there. Hopefully you'll catch some stuff. Just see.
Oh my goodness, it's rough, isn't it? So we're down here with Gary. He's still up there sorting a few bits out, and I just thought I'd bring mine down because I've got to run my sea tug back up to the car. So happy days, look at that, absolutely beautiful. Wanted to be fishing by 9 o'clock. It's about 8:54, so we're on time. Should get 5 hours in before work, and that will split the week up nicely for me because I'm on 7 days this week, so happy days. Right, so Gary's up there. He's just going to go and put his sea tug away. I've launched just to make sure my fish finder's good, and there we go. Look at that, it's working. Got it set up finally. So it's a 5 CV I've got there, and I've mounted it slightly further forward than some people do because I have a rod rock holder here, so my reel sits here. Ideally it would be nice if it was here. I've got a spare ball mount which I might just put there in case some days I want it a bit nearer. But I find I can see that perfectly fine. I'm going to tilt the screen forward a little bit, but there you go. So it tells us what speed we're going at. It's got the footing, everything that a normal fish finder has. So yeah, out here today at Holywell again. This is third time lucky for us, as in third time lucky going for the bass. So I've got to be in by about 2 o'clock. So what I will probably do is finish what I'm up doing about 1:45 and then come in for about 1 o'clock. Now there's a few swimmers here, so I'm trying to pay attention to them as we're going around. But what a lovely day. I've actually never fished when it's this calm, so I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully the fish show up as well. So there's Gary over there, I'm here, and just on my way to go and see how he's been doing. And also to apologise about my speedy off the mark from the beach. I just wanted to check out the fish finder was working, get myself all set up, because once Gary's out, he tends to be pretty set up and ready. So, and I'm not always, so I thought, let me get a head start of him today. And he's better at bass fishing than I am as well. So I thought if I can get extra 5 minutes in, I may just get ahead of him. But chance will be a fine thing, so we'll go and see. So I quickly thought I'd just show you one of the lures I'm using. I've got a deep diver one on the left hand rod already in the water, but just switched over to this one. So half fly, that's where we want to go. In fact, let's go over there. So that's what I'm going to give a go. Yeah, definitely. Well, just got one of my best bass actually off the kayak ever. So nicely hooked. In fact, it's so well hooked, I'm going to put this down and do a better picture in a minute. About £3 bass, 44 centimetres. Yeah, let me pull it in. Right, there we go. Nice 44 centimetre bass. Just trolling with that lure on the front there. Lovely fish. So what we're doing now is we're just doing a last troll just to the end of those beach huts out there. The tide's against us now, so it's becoming a bit trickier to pedal against it. It's still perfectly doable, but just a little tricky. Then when we come to the end of those beach huts, we're going to go further out and anchor up and see if I can get a ray and a smooth hound. I've had a nice bass, as I said, it was probably about £3, 45 centimetres. I didn't measure it properly, but it was over the 41 or 42 rather. All right, mate. So yes, now we're just literally, Gary's going to go and lock his hatch because he's forgot to lock the back of it, which won't be very good if water gets in. And then we're going to go and anchor up, stay and try for a ray, smooth hound, and anything we can get our hands on. I'd quite like the Glorious 4. My Glorious 4 is a good bass, a smooth hound, a ray and a Dover Self. think I said this on one of my last videos. That's my 4 which I aim for when I come out of Eastbourne. A few big size places would always be a bonus, but I've only brought about 15 worms out with me today, and so we're only out here for a little while anyway. I've got to be in by 2 really, as I start work at 4:20. So anyway, we'll carry on. So Gary's just going to do the hatch. I've sped up my retrieve, and there we go, another little bass there. I'll just turn her over so you can get a first. Done it. Let's just see if we can get a good hold of her, just to show you her. Just gonna go back this one. There you go. Another little bass, and then we'll return her some Eastbourne waters. And there she goes. Fabulous. There's 2 bass, 2 for Gary, 2 for me. We're drawing. So Gary's got a bass over there of about £4, and plan was to go at an anchor. However, there you go. However, it's getting quite good with bass fishing, so maybe we'll end up doing this for a bit longer. We'll have to see. Now, we was going to go and anchor up. However, we've had quite a few knocks, takes. Gary's had a couple more fish. So we're going to do this until 11:15. So we've got another 10 minutes just trolling up and down. And then we're going to go and anchor. It's a shame that I'm working today, because otherwise I would have exhausted the trolling and then gone out anchoring and stayed out until, you know, 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night. But fortunately, I have only got now about 3 hours left. I've really got to be on the beach at 2, so haven't got ages. But we had a nice bass for the table. We've had another nice, not schooly bass, but you know, not quite sizable. So we are doing well. So it does seem silly moving from a good fishing spot to go in search for something else, but yeah, 11:15. So we've got 10 minutes, and then we're going to go and do some anchoring up, and just to see if I can get a ray before work. So, but beautiful day here at Eastbourne today. Pretty calm. Wind's picked up a bit, but it won't get any worse than this. So yeah, beautiful. Right, so we've anchored up now. Not too far off the coast really. Mackerel on the right, lug on the left. We're in 24 foot of water, flat bottom. Yeah, we'll see if I can get that ray I've been after. Well, not first with the trip, but first fish anchored up. A minuscule bite-sized place. Let's say goodbye. Alright, something a bit bigger next time, please. So we've just got ourselves another small place. When he decides to behave himself, we'll get him back. And now I've got butterfingers. Come on, little one. Right, there we go. Small place. Just want that mackerel rod to bend over and take a bit of line. Gary's just got a dogfish over there. Got a few knocks on this rod, but nothing major. We've had 3 little place so far. Just waiting for that thornback to nibble on my mackerel tail, and then I'll be happy. Place there, nothing. Little place, nothing too big. She will go. There she goes. A bit slow so far, to be honest, especially on that mackerel strip. But we're gonna give it till 1 o'clock. It's 12:13 at the moment. I'm gonna give it till 1 o'clock, and then I'm gonna do my last hour trolling back towards the car, and then I feel like we'll see if we can get another bass for the table, or even just a few for sport. But yeah, it's a lovely day. It's a nice day just to be out before work, and I might have to do this more often if I've got late starts. Actually, it breaks up the week nicely and it's not that monotonous. Get up for work, go to work, go home, and yeah, it's good. So yeah, I'll keep going. So another little place there, nothing exciting. Gary's just had a ridiculous bite, 50-pound trace bitten through, and the rod nearly got in the water, so I'm not sure what it is, but we've had a few bait fish and stuff jumping out of the sea, and a few fish on the sonar, so who knows, who knows. Right, anchor's up, one rod out. We're just going to wait for this little fishing boat over there to pass us, and then we've got about 40 minutes until I need to beach, and then when we do, that'll be us. But it's been all right at about 8th place, but they're only tiny. It wasn't very good anchor, to be honest, but probably if we had a bit longer we would have gone out further and made it worthwhile, but we didn't. So we're going to go and finish off with doing some trolling now and see if we can get a nice one more bass for the table on the way home. So let's see how we get on. There you go, another bass there, about 2.5 pounds. Put her back on that lure just there. Excellent stuff. Just on the way back to the car, off she goes. Woohoo! Bass. We've got that one out there, that one down there, just trolling back to the car. I've got literally half an hour until I really, sort of 2 o'clock was where the time I wanted to be beached by. It could be 1/4 past, but I'm cutting it fine then. So yeah, alarm going off telling me it's 1:30 and I've got half an hour to be back by the car. Fishermen need alarms. While I was here, I'll just give you a little tip if you're trolling for lures, with lures, sorry. Instead of casting them directly behind the boat, it's better to cast them sort of at an angle. So pretend this is the back of the boat, casting at an angle either to the left or the right, and then go forward a bit and then lock your spools off. The reason for that, I've found, is if I cast directly behind, any sense of left or right that I go, the lines are crisscrossing at the back and they're causing me problems. So I do find it's much better to cast them at a sort of that sort of angle, pedal out a bit and then lock them off, and that way if you do a little bit of turning, you know, up to a sort of 45 degree, it's absolutely fine and it doesn't get tangled. Obviously if you've got one rod it's easier, but I always try and fish with 2 because it does increase your chances. I don't care what people say. More rods, more bait in the water, more chance of a fish. So I've got 20 minutes and our beach point's about there. So I'm just having a gentle stroll back to base. But it's been a nice day. I've had 3 bass on the lures so far. Possibly going to get another one. Maybe, never know. That might have been a little knock there. Yeah, 3 bass, about 8 or 9 place probably, but nothing else sadly. So I still haven't got my ray what I want, or my smooth hound, and yeah, the time for smooth hounds is now apparently, and I'm not falling on them. So I need to get my act together really. Trying to get out in about 3 or 4 days time, and I think I'm going to try somewhere else for the smooth hound and really try and give it a go, because I really fancy one, but the wind's meant to be picking up a bit and I don't fancy too much wind. So yes, let's see if we can get a last bass out there in 11.9 foot of water. A lot of structure on the bottom which the bass like, so I don't see why we might not be able to nab just one more. Even if it's a small one, I'll be happy, because they're just a good bit of sport really. So yeah, not a bad day, but not an amazing one at the same time. Right, so we're coming to the end of our day now. So I'd just like to thank you for watching. It's much appreciated. I hope you enjoyed the video. As I say, when we get a GoPro, the footage will be much better, and you'll actually see some rod bending action instead of me catching it and just showing you it. But yeah, no, I hope you enjoyed it. No more bass on the way back, unfortunately. We did get one hit which I missed, unfortunately. I think it actually looked massive hit, so it's probably quite a nice one, but can't get them all. Anyway, thank you very much and enjoy your day.